Alright, let's get started. These videos should be pretty short. Normally we do a whole series of them, but you're familiar with WordPress. In fact, you're already in there editing a few pages, so this should be really simple for you. I'm going to go ahead and dive in. We're going to work on the home page, and by me going over certain elements and how this is set up in the back end on the home page, it's going to make it a lot easier for the other sections, because in a nutshell, it's all set up the same. It just depends on how you're editing or what content or elements you're adding. Okay, so let me go ahead and go to the back end, and right now I'm under Pages, and I'm on the home page, or excuse me, in the home page section, and we use Visual Composer, and that's the framework that allows us to insert elements, drag and drop, move them around, and then update the page pretty easily. So the first section you'll see is for your slider. So obviously that's the banner image or banner area, the hero area, whatever you want to call it right here, with the text. And to edit those, you just hover over it, click the little pencil icon that you would see over whatever individual one you're trying to work with. We'll get a pop-up box, and then what you'll see is our image. If we need to change that out, we can hit X, then hit the plus to upload a new one. And then obviously here's the title in the blue box, and then this is the text that we find in the gray box below it. Once you're set, go ahead and hit Save Changes, and then click Update so that that it takes hold. Now if you want to change the order of them, really easy. All you need to do is drag this little thing around, this little handle thing, into position that you want it to be. So let's say, for instance, we want this one to be number 2. Just drag it up, update, and then go ahead and refresh the page. And then now what we'll have is the updated picture of number 2 as opposed to number 3. Let's go ahead and put this back, update it. Okay. And then let's go ahead and start moving down. What we have next is the action box section. That's these cool little flip boxes. These are pretty easy, just like the above. Hover over it if you need to make an edit. Find the pencil, click it, and just fill out the fields. It's, like I said, pretty self-explanatory. Here's your button, little icon of the people, the color that we have. You can choose the color, and then the description text. All the text that shows up in the actual box when it flips over. If you scroll down, what we're going to see is a cool little thing for empty space. This is how you add padding or margin or white space in between the elements. And right now it's set at 20 pixels. And so just to show you how this works, I'll put 100 in there. Update it. Refresh, and then if I scroll down now, I get this big old giant space, white space in there. So that comes in handy when you're trying to separate elements. Go ahead and put it back for you. Below that, we have the boxes of text, the news section, the about us, and the claims. The same thing as above. Just click the box to edit, and then change it. You make change of text or whatever. Just a simple little text box, like the regular editor in WordPress that you're probably accustomed to seeing. Then the button, same thing, the name of the button, and then here's some setups for that particular button in terms of colors and stuff. I need to make a point here is the Visual Composer, the drag and drop feature is really cool, and you can do a lot of fun stuff. Clients I should say, have the irresistible urge to really get quote-unquote creative and start playing around. What ends up happening is the site starts looking a little off-kilter, or trying to be nice here, or inconsistent, because they start dragging and dropping things around, they're adding these cool little things and changing colors, and basically they're playing with it like it's a toy. I would try to stay what we have in here and keep with that structure. That way, you maintain that look and consistency throughout the I can't even say consistency, throughout the rest of the site. Okay? Alright, so now that I've stated that, let me get back into it. Below that, we have the testimonials. Same thing. You'll see the testimonial section. Here's how we add them, and the pencil. Here's the text for it, which obviously we're still waiting on, but there it is to do that. Pretty simple. And then I'm not going to go over the rest of that. That's pretty much it. Then you're going to get into the How Can We Help section, which is this area with the 3 boxes, and then the footer area. This area you will not find on these pages, as that's part of the template. So the header, the menu area, and then obviously the logos and footer area are set in the template. So everything you build in the page section in here will fall in between that, obviously. Okay, one last thing before I stop this video is this section here where we have the policyholder link, your social icons, contact us, the email, the phone number, and such. That can be found under Settings, General. And just scroll down, and then you see all the fields for it, starting with link to Facebook, all the way down to Contact Us link. So it's pretty easy. If you need to make a change, you can go ahead and do that there, and then hit your Save Changes button. Okay, I'll go ahead and stop this one and then move on to another one.